Confetti cake, baby! What's going on, everybody? Back with another G Fuel review. Today we're going to be reviewing a brand new flavor that is actually celebrating Gamma Labs' 17th birthday. If you didn't know, Gamma Labs is actually the company who makes G Fuel. And so to celebrate, they actually came out with like a cake style flavor. It's not birthday cake, but confetti cake. I'm not sure why they didn't decide to call it birthday cake, but either way, I'm excited. Now, I again want to apologize. I had an issue with shipping, getting a bunch of new flavors in, so I just got them in a few days ago, and they actually showed up the day of a 24-hour stream, so obviously I wasn't going to record those right away. But I've already reviewed Sugar Plum, now I'm going to review Confetti Cake, then I'm going to review Super Meat Boy, M-Fam Punch Hydration, and then Strawberry Shortcake since we got the new Apex Strawberry Shorter Cake. But today we're talking about Confetti Cake, and before we crack open Confetti Cake, I gotta plug the G Fuel code. G Fuel code Danny D is 10 to 30% off at gfuel.com. It's usually 30% off most weekends. It's hardly not 30% off for more than a weekend in a row, so if it's not 30% off this weekend, try next weekend. But using that code not only supports my content and save you some dinero, but it gets us one step closer to getting that Danny Dorito 23 G Fuel shaker. That's so sexy I can just picture it. I don't know why I got so aggressive there, but guys, my goal for 2022 with G Fuel is to get our own shaker and then, you know, hopefully down the road our own flavor. And so using that code is the best way to help support that goal. Anyways, guys, this is Confetti Cake. It is a milk flavor. It says on the website, tastes even better in milk. So I have some people ask, you know, what makes it a milk flavor? Well, if it sounds like it's a dessert or something that might belong in milk or go with milk, it's probably a milk flavor. But on the website, they sometimes give a hint and say even better in milk. And that is the case with this one. So here is a look at the tub. Lots of confetti. Makes sense because it's confetti cake. This obviously gives me the idea that it's going to be like a vanilla cake because it's a white cake. If it was chocolate, then that would be a different story. Now I'm even thinking we could get different cake flavors. We could get red velvet. We could get carrot cake. I'm not asking for carrot cake, but I'm just saying it's a possibility. But let's crack this tub open and give it a look. And I just cut my nails, so trying my best here. This one's not one to cut. That doesn't happen very often. Take a little knife here, just run it along. There we go, baby. Lid's coming off. And Albuquerque, New Mexico, which is where I live, is at a higher elevation than where they package G Fuel. So it's a little pressurized. It's inflated, baby. So we're gonna see if we got a little hiss here. Oh yeah, a little hiss. Whoa, that looks like legit cake batter mix. Smell-wise, getting a little bit of vanilla. I guess kind of like a cake smell, but it's very artificial smelling, which already kind of, we'll see. Milk flavors for me are hit or miss. I'm not huge about milk flavors because I'm very like health conscious and milk is just, you know, a lot of calories. As a good rule of thumb, I try not to drink calories. I like to eat my calories because then it makes you feel full. Whereas when you drink something, you know, it kind of just, it's not very satiating.
That's a big word for Elmo.
Compared to like actual solid food. So I don't drink milk flavors often, but I do enjoy them as a treat from time to time. And I think right now my favorite milk flavor is probably Summit 1G, followed by surprisingly raspberry pie. I actually really like raspberry pie. And now we're actually going to be trying it in both water and milk today. So I've got my sexy Duckaja shaker. Shout out to Duckaja. Congrats on your shaker this last year, man. Maybe he'll get his own flavor this year. But I've got 16 ounces of milk in here. And then in this one, my Pastel Peach shaker, I've got 16 ounces of water and some ice. All right, so we got a scoop going in the milk. Boom. And a scoop in the water. Boom. I gotta say, the look of this tub is very New Year's-y. I feel like it's definitely a good New Year's type of flavor, so. Anyways, let's put our lids on our shakers. And then you know what time it is, baby. Time to shake it up! Yeah! I get way too excited for this. Okay. Now, I have noticed when I make milk flavors, they tend to get foamy, and then you kind of have to like open them and shake them again because it doesn't really feel like it's shaking much. There we go. I can feel it sloshing around in there. Now that they are shaken up, you can see on the left in the water, it definitely looks like a yellow, like a very, very light yellow. On the right, it's honestly not looking that much different. There's just like a slight yellow tint to the milk. Now, before I do this. I normally don't take my teeth aligners out when I drink G Fuel and water, but since we're doing milk, I gotta take them out. I'm not trying to give myself some cavities here, so. Look away! All right, teeth aligners are out. First, we're gonna try it in the water. Here we go. Smell-wise, not getting a whole lot. It kind of smells like cake, I guess. You know when you eat a cupcake and you have that wrapper piece of paper or whatever you do, whatever the cupcakes go in, it smells, I don't know, it can't just be me. It can't just be me that eats like the extra cake off of the paper and it smells like a vanilla cupcake. It literally just smells like vanilla cupcake. Not icing, nothing like that. I just smell cake. Now let's give it a taste. Whoa, okay. That is, that's interesting because I taste a lot of sprinkles, to be honest. Like, I taste sprinkles and icing, and then a little aftertaste of that cake that I was smelling. It's very weird because I wouldn't associate that taste with something so liquidy like this. Like, my brain is just like having trouble computing what's going on here because it doesn't taste like something that I should be tasting in water form, you know? I gotta say, for being in water, it tastes like confetti cake. I'm definitely getting a lot more icing and sprinkles in the water for sure. Now, the milk. As per usual, the milk itself is kind of like causing a masking of the flavor. What? Smell of the smell. But I do get this little hint of like a freshly baked cake. Like, no joke, it smells like a cake that's just like right out of the oven. That smells good. Like, that smells like cake. Let's give it a taste.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, we might have a new #1 milk flavor. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm getting the whole cake. Let me analyze this. Dude, it's like vanilla cake, a little bit of frosting, then you get the sprinkles, and then vanilla cake. And it lingers. Like, my mouth, right now as I'm talking, I taste cake. G Fuel, you done it again, baby. I can have cake, whatever I want now. And I do not have to worry about getting fat. You guys wanna know a hack? You get reduced sugar milk, okay? And you get fat-free milk too. If you're drinking whole milk, look, I know at first, skim milk or fat-free milk, whatever you wanna call it, it's an acquired thing, you know? It's definitely not as thick of a milk, but once you get used to it, and especially if you get like Fairlife or one of the other brands that I get, dude, it's basically a protein shake. Like, there's 2 servings of milk in here. I think there's 26 grams of protein in here. I think my wife actually got 2% because there's like a milk shortage right now. So it is 240 calories of milk plus the 15 calories of G Fuel. But dude, I'll take that over a cupcake any day, dude. This tastes like cake, man. Oh my gosh. This tastes like cake even more than strawberry shortcake. That is a treat, dude. That is a treat. They knocked it out of the park. Let me taste them side by side. Okay, it tastes pretty damn similar in milk and water, but in water, like I said, I definitely get more of the sprinkle taste or icing taste than I do in the milk. In the milk, it's much more balanced, and then in the water, it's much lighter. This is a milk flavor, man. This is a milk-ass flavor. This is what it belongs in. I guess if you like the taste of sprinkles and icing more than actual cake taste, you might like it in water, but it's not for me. I will, however, say that it is not terrible or bad in any way. Like, it's totally drinkable. I just would not be reaching to put that in water when I know I can taste this. Damn, G Fuel. Happy birthday, baby. All right, as far as score goes, I am gonna give Confetti cake in water, I'm gonna give it a 63. 63 in water, it's fine. As a milk flavor, I would say I personally like it more in water than some of the other milk flavors. I know a lot of people like orange vibe in water, but to me, it's missing that aftertaste of creamsicle, and I think it's because the water can't provide all of that taste. And I think that's kind of what's going on here. It can't really provide that creamy, milky, like cake taste, like cake batter almost. But I would still rather drink that in water than I think, but that's the thing. I don't know if I would rather drink it in water more than orange vibe, but it's totally drinkable. If somebody was like, hey, it turns out we're out of milk, I'd still drink it. So I think 63 is fair. But in milk, I can't think of anything wrong with it in milk. This legit, to me, in my eyes, is the new standard for milk flavors. Like, G Fuel, you proved that you can make milk taste like straight up a bite of cake. You better understand that now you have expectations to live up to. You can't make something not taste that good now. So I honestly think that this like nailed it on point. This is confetti cake, baby. I mean, I kind of had lower expectations because milk flavors just are a mixed bag, but whoo, I think I'm gonna give confetti cake and milk a 94. We're gonna go with the 94. The only reason I don't give it a perfect score is because I'm definitely getting less of the icing and sprinkle taste in the milk, and for some people that's a downside. Some people want like a perfect balance of icing, sprinkles to cake, or at least more of an icing sprinkle to cake ratio than we're getting in the milk. I personally think it's perfect, but I know a lot of people do love them some icing and sprinkles, so I gotta think about them. Oh my gosh, man. I am putting you in the fridge for later. But that's gonna be it, guys. Confetti cake, it's a W. Probably my favorite milk flavor now. I do not know how long this is available for. It's supposed to be celebrating the 17th birthday of Gamma Labs, and so I would not be surprised if we get it for the 18th birthday. Or maybe they'll even do like a chocolate version or something. Now that kind of worries me because if you've had moon pie, you know that in water, moon pie does not taste like moon pie. So we'll see what happens. But I gotta say, G Fuel, you guys just keep killing it. You guys just keep releasing banger after banger. And I mean, every once in a while we get like a party punch where it's a little bit, I wouldn't say like false advertising, but I would just say like, even I wouldn't know how to explain what party punch tastes like, you know. But anyways, that's a different discussion. Maybe I'll do like a top 10 flavors of 2021 and we can talk about some of the other flavors and why they're not in my top 10. Honestly, party punch has been growing on me though. But this video is like turning into like 20 minutes of footage and I don't want to give Kyle too much work. So guys, as always, stay safe, be nice to each other out there, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!